Alright, guys, we're in another hot take video here, and I wanted to talk about how I keep hearing this term. I'm on my journey, right? And not just in watches, I hear it everywhere, like my fitness journey, or my this journey, or my that journey, whatever it may be. But I heard it in the context of watches, and it's just fucking silliness. So, how exactly and this kind of ties into the last video a little bit. When guys say, like, oh, on my watch buying journey, I started with, like, whatever, a Casio watch or an Armatron watch. And then from there, I got to the point of my journey where I bought a Rolex, or I got a Omega, or Panerai, or whatever, fill in the blank. But it's, again, comparing just buying watches, calling it a journey, or calling it whatever you want to call it. It's basically just like making it some achievement-based thing, which it's really not. And I find that phrasing of it to be super fucking stupid and to be a sales tactic. Like, when you hear from Teddy Bulbasaur, or that fucking English guy, whatever his name is, and they talk about being on a watch buying journey and working up to the point where you're like, oh, now I have a Rolex, and that was like the peak point that I was working towards in my watch journey. It's just fucking retarded. It's like a complete sales tactic. Like, I understand if you could be like, oh, I'm on a journey, in my career. That makes sense. Be like, hey, I, joined the military, and I'm on this, journey now, and I want to, make E6 by the time that I get out. Like, there you go. That's, that's a journey. you're going through a state of progression, working through effort to achieve a thing, right? That makes sense to me. But when guys say a watch journey, to me, instead of comparing to a journey, it would make more sense to compare it to anal training. Now, this one's not a kid-friendly video, so I'll say that outright. But it's literally just like, the only journey part of it is just spending more money on watches. That's not a journey. That's not an accomplishment. It's just something that you're wasting more money on. Like, it literally is like anal training. Like, I'm working up to the point where I could get, like, the horse cock dildo shoved in my ass. Like, that's what your journey is. You're just going from getting a watch that works to a watch that is $300 that works, to a watch that's $3,000 that works, to a watch that's $30,000 that works. Like, it's a complete sales tactic. It's a complete scam, and I'm tired of seeing these influencers that people are, like, really weirdly into, like Teddy Bulbasaur, and viewing them as, like, the people's watch guy or something. And he's not. He's selling you shit. He owns a business. He's selling you watches. Like, everything he says can be tracked back to selling you something. So don't forget that. Like, it's just, you're not on a journey. You just bought a thing. It's just like the term starter watches, This gets thrown around all the time of, like, my grail watch is I want to buy, whatever, a Datejust, right? So, but when I first bought a watch, my starter watch, or a good starter watch, like, you see those breakdowns all the time of good starter watches, which sometimes go up to like $1,000. If any asshole on the planet has ever thought, I need a watch, let me go spend $1,000, that's never once happened. But that to say, starter watches, it's just a way of selling you the fact that the watch that you bought that works great for you, that could serve you well, likely the rest of your life, isn't good enough because it's a starter watch. You don't want to be, have a starter watch. No, you need to start your watch journey on a, starter watch, and then work up to the point of getting your grail watch, or getting a first real watch. I hear that all the time too. This is a real watch. Oh, is this watch fake? Does this not physically exist in the material realm anymore because I didn't give Teddy Bulbasaur $3,000 for it? Does that mean it's not a real watch anymore? Like, it's all these bullshit terms that are just selling us stuff, and I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of these guys pretending to be, part of the community, pretending to just be like watch guys for watch guys, when in reality they're just fucking salesmen. They're selling snake oil. They're just here to separate you from your money with a smile and convince you that whatever you have is not good enough and whatever they have is going to be the best thing that you could spend your money on, whether you need to or not. So let's stop pretending these guys are our friends. Let's stop pretending these guys are even like, like me or like Santana or like these other guys who are really just, or, Jim Kincaid. They're not guys that are just into watches making YouTube videos. It is an infomercial. They're just selling you shit. So let's recognize these terms that they are using to sell you shit, like journey, watch journey, my progression of my collecting journey, starter watches. Let's call this shit out for what it is. It's just them selling shit. So next time you see it in a video, call it out in the comments. Jump down and be like, no, you're using lingo that's just made to sell people shit that they do not need. And it's really frustrating to me. And this isn't really a heart, or a lighthearted video, but it needs to be said. These guys aren't watch guys like you and me. These guys aren't just guys that are passionate about watches. They're salesmen. They're snake oil salesmen. They're just trying to separate you from your money. So I'm not going to drag on, but I just wanted to address that. This is not a journey. Buy a watch that suits you, that you enjoy wearing, that fits a style that you're into, and gets the job done, and be done with it. Or don't. If you want to collect watches, I collect watches. I get it. It's a fun thing to do. Then buy more watches. But let's stop using this lingo that essentially props up buying a product as an accomplishment, because it's not. It's ridiculous.